Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling, the premier YouTube show that focuses on NXT, AEW, and many more. So, like I said, guys, I'm gonna do our weekly NXT AEW review. I've got so much to talk about for NXT and AEW, so I'm gonna get in. The first thing we had the first segment that we had was a promo between Karrion Kross and Keith Lee. So Keith Lee signed the contract. Clarence Cross is actually a psycho because he threw a fireball into Keith's eyes and probably temporarily blinded him. So, and as he walks through the performance arena, they're taking him to the hospital so he can get his eyes cleaned. And he said, "Where is Cross?" So, meaning Cross has a championship match at NXT Takeover 30. Then we get a Drake Maverick, Killian Dane match. The match goes on for a few minutes, but the Undisputed Era show up and beat on Drake Maverick and Killian Dane. And as they beat up on him, Adam Cole makes his promo and says, "Pat McAfee, I know you're watching, so I need you to shut up." He said, "You got lucky with that shot. You tied me up." He said, "At Takeover 30, I want to whoop that, you know." See, and here's my thing, guys, and I'm gonna talk about how I felt about that, because Pat McAfee is the most biased person for wrestling. He is. Why I say that is because why would you irritate why would you irritate Adam Cole? Why would you do that? He takes his career very seriously. He's a nice guy. He is not a bad dude. And the thing is, what gets me, right, is the fact that he literally told him I dare you to show up next week, knowing that Pat McAfee is going to show up. And Triple H, like, if he's such a tough guy, let him be tough. Let him show himself. See, and that's the problem. You got guys in there, and this is the thing. NXT was fantastic. There's so much I could tell you. We actually had a fantastic women's tag match between Catanzaro and Caden Carter, Aaliyah and Martinez, which was great because they're actually getting better. And we got a Rhea Ripley to interfere in the match. Like, she came out after the match, and her and Shotzi are gonna be teaming up against it, which they're gonna probably have a match at Takeover as well. Which that's fantastic. I like that. That's fantastic. You see, Aaliyah's learning how to be a heel, and Martinez is just a tough woman anyway. She just even looks tough, and I love that they actually fought, and her, like, Shotzi and Rhea actually stood tall. That's the thing. They stood tall as faces against the heels. That's what it should be. And I really didn't like the Johnny Gargano Candice LeRae promo because I'm like, dude, you're not gonna get this title match. You're not gonna get it because as much as we thought it should happen, it's not gonna happen. See, I love the fact that we got it. I love the fact that we got so much. See, the WWE is giving us more what we want with NXT more than the main roster because the main roster are a bunch, they're great people. And the funny thing is and then we get Legado del then we get a match between Legado del Fantasma and Tyler Breeze, which we get Savio Escobar and Tyler Breeze, which was a good match. But, um, what is the word I'm looking for? Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wild actually tried to interfere, but he beats Breeze with the Phantom Driver. Then we see a guy, because then I didn't get to see this part, but then we see a guy with a purple headband on coming in to help Tyler Breeze. And my brain is thinking that it is Velveteen Dream. And speaking of Velveteen Dream, I'm not going to spoil it yet. I'll tell you guys when we're in spoiler territory. Then we get the match. We get another match. We get another NXT North American qualifying match with Kushida, Cameron Grimes, and the mystery opponent. So Kushida comes in, Cameron Grimes comes in. They try to fight off, but then we see the theme music. Like we see nothing but space, and the colors start to change. And it turns to blue, then it turns to yellow, then it turns to green, and then hit it. Velveteen Dream is back. I am so happy that he's back, guys. Why I'm saying this is perfect time. This dude has been gone for a while. And I'm glad, I'm hoping that he'll be in the North American title match. That's a great for him, for Johnny. That's great for Finn. That's great for the whole people who want the North American title match. Meaning that we're going to get those rivalries that we didn't get before in the beginning. We're getting it now. See, this is what I was saying before. Because NXT did the craziest thing, and we're going to get the biggest pay-per-view between the 20th, because SummerSlam is on the 23rd, which is a Sunday. It's going to be the 20th. See, I love the fact that we got it. We got the match that we wanted. And see, here's my thing. NXT was great. Like I said before, we have a lot of people in NXT. And Velveteen coming back, and Kushida and him had I loved it that they had a great back and forth. Cameron Grimes had I think Velveteen won with the Death Valley Driver, and he's in the match. I got to see the video to make sure because I could be wrong, guys. Like I said, but like I said, everything I said that was gonna happen for NXT is going to happen. Was gonna happen. Even though I didn't make a prediction, I had a feeling that he was coming back. Because Velveteen Dream wasn't gonna miss being North American champion again. But NXT was good. Now we move on to AEW. And AEW we actually got a really good match when AEW started. We actually got a tag team match between Jungle Express and Kenny and Hangman for the tag team title. It was a good match, but Kenny and Hangman actually won. See, Jungle Express is actually getting better as a team, as a unit, which I like. See, here's my problem. And here's my problem with a lot of things what AEW is doing. See, I love the fact that we're getting a lot of things. We got that. Then we got an MJF promo, him talking about Mox and telling him to hand the keys over to MJF, hand the title over to him. But I don't think he's gonna win because here is my problem with the MJF. We deserve better. I guess you could say heel movement. Is that we get what you're doing, bro. We get it. It's for election year. We understand. See, MJF is a great guy at the end of the day. It's just that this dude doesn't know what he wants to do. And AEW's kind of giving him all these avenues and all these opportunities. And he's really kind of ending up being a total... He's just being a total tool at the end of the day. Because to a point, he's not really solving the problem. See, we have so many people who want to be a part, who want to be, and this is the thing. I don't mind the fact that MJF was trying to dog, but then Mox comes out, gives him a paradigm shift, and he eats it, and it almost broke. I think it broke his neck. I think it almost sprained his neck. See, I love the fact that Mox said we're not done. He's like, I love the fact he said, he's like, you're gonna learn a very painful lesson, and it's gonna be the hardest pill that you gotta swallow. See, and that's the problem. I don't mind MJF. I don't mind. Here's my thing. MJF was great. That segment was great, guys. That part was great. The one thing I didn't like, I didn't like the Lance Archer thing because Jake the Snake has been talking and he's just beating up on dudes. This dude is massive and he is literally a jobber and I'm just like, bro, ever since you lost a chance to be the TNT like champion and Cody's been rocking and this is the kind of thing and I'm thinking that I think he because he beat Scorpio Sky. And it's kind of sad that he beat him because Scorpio Sky kind of needs something. That's why I didn't like the fact that he was on Dark. He beat him, and now he's gonna face. He's gonna face. He's literally gonna face. He was gonna face. Brody. He's gonna face Mr. Brody Lee. The next thing they come on, which is Saturday the 22nd, I believe. Yeah, Saturday the 22nd they come back on, and then. Because like I said, not saying I don't love AEW, and I do. I love it with all my heart. I'm just going to explain it, guys, because I'm not done with my review. I apologize if it's long, but I'm going to explain it. See, dude, we're getting so much, and it's crazy, because I actually can't believe we actually got a great promo from from Cheetah, which she is doing great, bro. I love that she is, because you know what? She said she's ready to fight. She said she wants another fight. She doesn't care. She's been ready for that title. She's been ready to show it to the world what they can do. See, and this is the thing too. This is the thing that I'm starting to realize we have in the world. We have really, like I said before, I don't mind heel people. I don't in AEW. The crazy thing is, like, I didn't like the Santana Ortiz thing. I didn't like that they poured bleach on the best friend's, like, stuff. And they did beat him. They beat him, and all that was for what? See, Santana Ortiz think they're the best, and the crazy thing is, we actually had the best tag team celebration with with the Rock and Roll Express, Arn Anderson and Tully, the Revolt, and the Young Bucks, which was great, and it was really great. See, I didn't like Tully getting all angry and junking, and that was the one thing I didn't like. Tully, I don't know what he's looking for in AEW, and that's the kind of sad part. I'm mad that he's with Shawn Spears because Shawn Spears looks like he's not doing anything. This dude still looks like he's not doing nothing. And I'm like, yo, first it was trying to find him a tag team partner. He could have found it in Lance Archer and won. I don't know why they don't ask him, bro. I don't know why they don't ask him. Because that's my thing, too. It was great. The thing I didn't like with the Revolt, they kind of did like I think it was the Shatter, I think it was like, what is it called? I forgot. The Midnight Express on literally one of the Rock and Roll Express, which I was mad about because that was messed up. And the thing is, I didn't like that they did the Matt Holly promo, and he just goes nuts. He literally says, "I want to make Sammy bleed," and he thought he sees a guy in a leather jacket and a baseball cap, thinking it was Sammy, but it was a referee. So Sammy he comes out, does another promo with the cue cards and stuff, and then he finds him, and then Matt Hardy just beats the living tar out of him. And then the next thing we got was, what else did we get? Then we get to our main event, guys. I'm sorry it took me so long. Then we get to our main event. Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy against Le Champion Chris Jericho. And I gotta say, that match was awesome. Because everything that Chris tried to do to him, Orange Cassidy just reversed. He did a lot of he did DDTs. He did like stuff. He did the trust wall when he jumps off the ropes and stuff. He did great, man. You know what? Here's the reason why I'm happy about Orange Cassidy beating Chris Jericho. And this is what I was gonna say with my Orange Cassidy retrospective and stuff. I was gonna make my own retrospective, but I'm gonna tell you guys what I thought. This match was good. Orange Cassidy beating Chris Jericho was the best thing we got from him. And his promo, the thing is, he doesn't have to do much, and people like him. That's how sad it is. Chris Jericho thought he was just gonna end up beating. He thought he was gonna end up beating, Orange Cassidy. Dude. He's not a pushover. You've seen what he can do. He just doesn't. He's just dude, I love wrestling, but I'm not. It just doesn't care. It doesn't amuse me. And the sad part is, we didn't even get that. We didn't even get that bad of a wrestling match. We didn't. See, I would have been fine if Jericho probably would have won if he wasn't trying to use Mike Yoda as his GOAT. And he was going to try to use the bad Floyd to get him. And see, before I even end this video, guys, I also want to say, I want to try to get two people to subscribe. Like I said, I am gonna start selling T-shirts. I'm trying to get that. Up and running. But I am gonna start selling T-shirts like the other wrestling YouTubers out there. I'm probably gonna do something different though and design my own until about 5 or 6 of them and put them on my YouTube channel, telling them that I'm actually trying to sell some T-shirts. But like I said, guys, listen. I'm telling you, everything that happened in AEW, and I can't wait for AEW. I can't even wait for the Saturday. I can't even wait for TakeOver 30. It was fantastic. The greatest thing that I'm gonna say for both shows, I really think NXT won because of Velveteen Dream. Because Velveteen Dream just showing back up, and it was as soon as the music hit, the gleam in my eye, I was excited. I'm so glad he's back. I'm so glad that Velveteen is back because we get to see him. He might become North American champion. But anyway, guys, comment, subscribe. Peace.